Shazad, my man, how are you? Thank you for giving me a couple of minutes to talk
How you
about
doing?
this charming and lovely film. I liked it a lot. So I really like how the producers, director handled the topic of your character's relationship with Lily. So it felt very genuine and not forced at all, like it often does in romantic comedy. So what can you tell me about that aspect of the film?
I mean, I've happened to know Lily for 15 years, so it was much. And I think the producers found out late that we were friends. We were like, no, we're very good friends. So it helped. It helped the movie the movie a lot, and it gave us a nice shorthand, and we can just turn up and just do our thing without having to, spend months trying to create that kind of thing. So it helped a lot.
Okay, so considering that you are friends with Lily for a long time, and either you're the best actors ever because it shows there's undeniable chemistry there. At the moment, I believe that relationship of friendship or and of neighbors. So did you feel any kind of pressure to fail your friend or vice versa? What was that dynamic like offset?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm getting to work with Lily, who's one of my friends, but she's obviously super established. So I had to turn up. I had to make sure I was on top form and make sure I could do the best acting I could do just to keep up because she's amazing. So it was just fun to go and play and improvise, and there was no stress and it was not anxious, and it was a really nice set to work on.
So considering that your friend, so do you have the chance to or the opportunity to incorporate some of your friendship into the film, like something specific, for example, either an inside joke or a situation, or was it actually the whole film a glimpse of your actual friendship?
I suppose in a way it's us there anyway, but the table tennis was something that we both wanted to put in, and we rehearsed with it, and we both played before, and I love table tennis, and so we managed to get that in the scene, and that was something that me and Lily have done before in our lives, and we were very happy that we got to put that scene in the movie, and I think it really helped.
So another aspect of the film that I love is the cultural representation. So can you say that you learn, or what did you learn about the culture that probably you didn't know while working on this film? Perhaps because it has been lost over time, or is it very traditional and you grew up perhaps in a slightly more modern and liberal times? Did you learn something new that you probably didn't
I don't know
know?
if I learned something new about my culture, but I feel like we are updating the information for everyone else. So people might think it's arranged or forced, but the whole point of the movie is that it's assisted marriage, and we want to open people's eyes, especially in the West, to that. Hey, it's not what you may think it is maybe 20, 30 years ago, and so. And you don't have to look at it with fear and be so scared of it, maybe,
Got it. Thank you for that. So let's talk a little bit about your director, Shekhar Kapoor. How was to work with a director, this experience in historical themes or gigantic and spectacular sets, but at the same time so close to drama and to the human aspect of his stories?
Well, yeah, I mean, as a young actor, I'm a big movie fan, so I know his work from Four Feathers and Bandit Queen and Elizabeth the Golden Age, and Remy the DOP also worked with him. So I know their work so well, and it was a dream to work with both of them. So, but yeah, just Shaker created such a nice philosophical environment. We would talk every day about love, and he created that environment of love on the set, and it was very deep. And at the first chat we had, he was in the Himalayan mountains, and he was just chilling with Deepak Chopra somewhere, and so. He's a special guy.
Excellent. So if we add all that you mentioned with the spectacular set, how was working with this, for example, the wedding scene, the opulence, the sets, how was filming those scenes?
The production designers and everyone they made it so realistic and so special. As soon as you hear those drums banging, I felt like I was there, and you don't have to do anything. You just end up feeling that drum beat, and you're at the wedding, and it was a very nice scene to film, and the dancing and the food, and it felt like a real Pakistani wedding.
It was awesome. So one last question. Another great aspect of the film, as I was mentioning, was the representation. A lot of people might think that film and TV is getting into these topics of representation just to be in the conversation or to avoid being canceled. But this movie genuinely represents this aspect. What do you think about representation in recent times? Do you think that Hollywood is really moving forward regarding these topics?
Slowly but surely, every time we do a movie like this, it helps. It's going to open the doors, and having me as a rom-com lead is a very big thing for me personally, but also just for the next generation of actors and for young brown kids to see and go, hey, you know what, because I never saw really a guy that looked like me doing the same thing. It's few and far between these kind of roles and movies. So each time we make one, it helps.
Excellent. So, Shazad, thank you very much for your time. Love the film. Love what the director did with the representation and what you did with your friendship and with the relationship throughout the movie. So thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations on such a wonderful film.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.